What's wrong with the Oni? Oni's whole thing is about being super weak normally while being overpowered as hell in Blood Fury. However, I think he's just a bit too polarizing with that. I'd level things out more by giving him unique benefits to base form and a few adjustments to his Blood Fury capabilities. His base form gets hit hard by a few things, most notably pre-running and chaining tiles. I think pre-running is a major issue that most killers suffer from, and nerfs to external things like Sprint Burst and Vigil would serve to help those quite a lot. If we're just looking at Oni himself though, small things to help his M1 chase could go a long way to helping his early game in general. I've never liked the slowness while absorbing blood orbs, at least not at its current intensity. I'd slightly buff absorption across the board, letting him and his orbs move faster, start absorbing orbs from farther away, see them from farther away, and get more charges from his passive gain and landing a basic attack. Other than that, I think behavior could do good with experimenting on giving killers different bloodlust build rates, with base form Oni having one of the fastest rates in the game to help him land those first hits. To be fair, he is quite literally lusting for blood, so I think it makes sense. As for Blood Fury, we've got a lot more to dive into regarding nerfs. One of Dead by Daylight's biggest sins is curbing skill expression for a lot of killers, and Oni is among the biggest victims of this. He just gets to curve around everything now, and still has the super easy playstyles that make Blood Fury incredibly oppressive. I'm a big fan of the recent Blight nerfs, and think that could be applied to a lot more killers. For Blood Fury Oni, a 3-second cooldown on Demon Dash after breaking a pallet would suffice. I wouldn't make him 110 during Blood Fury like Blight gets because I don't think he really needs it with a time-limited power. What should change is this instantly wound up one-shot on his M1. I would say remove it since he can just charge up Dash if he wants to back rev, but people would riot, so I'd be fine with making it take longer to get into the insta-down stage. Speaking of Dash, there's a few big problems. The counterplay of Dash killers is to move out of their way and put things between you and them to delay a hit. Oni just kind of ignores that with Demon Dash. Its turn rate is very lenient, despite how fast he still moves. I think he should slow down if he wants to turn that much, so I'd give him a base turn rate nerf while giving him the option to hold back on his movement. He'd slow down significantly, but this would give him a turn rate better than even what he currently has. Oni's an odd case where I think people overlook the frustrations with him for a while because, well, he's really cool. I completely understand why people like him, but I think changes like this are due to also make him fun to face, you know? Maybe I'm alone on this, but I can't find Oni chases fun when the odds are so hugely stacked in one side's favor. There's a certain point of power where any survivor success becomes exclusively from the faults of the killer, not necessarily a good move from the survivor themselves.